Hello, people of the internet. I'm Lauren the Plan. Welcome back to the Madden tournament. It is week 11 in the NFC, and I've got something special this week. Okay, so this video is 11 minutes long, and I don't know if that's actually longer or shorter than the average length of my videos. But anyway, I accidentally recorded the third game, and the game turned out so well that I kind of felt like I was doing a disservice by not showing it. So, anyway, yeah, so there's going to be 3 live games this week. So the 2 I had initially planned were Tampa Bay at Dallas and Washington at Carolina. So yeah, those 2 games are in here, but there's also the San Francisco 49ers at Chicago Bears. Now, I want to do this because it's best defense versus best offense, and, I just wanted to see that because that is a matchup that always, is on my mind. Like, is the 49ers defense, or is the 49ers offense good enough to beat the Bears defense, or can the Bears defense put a stop to it? So, okay. I figured this would be a good topic for the video, but what do I think is the best individual season team of all time? And I think there's different things that go into that. I mean, first of all, obviously, did they win? And I think that is a fair question, but also then you have to count in teams like the 1968 Baltimore Colts and the 2007 New England Patriots. Who didn't win, but still were amazing teams. Like, Colts going 13-1, destroying the Browns 35-0 in the playoff game, but they are only remembered as a footnote in history to the New York Jets, who won the Super Bowl that year. And then the 07 Patriots obviously are remembered for losing the Super Bowl to the New York Giants with that David Tyree helmet catch. So, yeah. I don't think the 72 Dolphins or the 85 Bears would be the best team. I mean, I wouldn't even really put the 85 Bears in the top 10 of the best of all time. But I think in terms of individual seasons now, because I think that's the only way you can judge it in the NFL with the way the whole system works. I mean, it's not like in say basketball or soccer, even basketball, like, because you're able to hold on to players for longer. So people talk about the Michael Jordan Bulls teams. You can just talk about the Michael Jordan era. I mean, here, even in the NFL, even when dynasties show up, like the Patriots dynasty, like, you could think of like loads of different receivers they've had. But it's a very tough answer. I mean, I'll probably get around to the next one. What's the next one? Week 12. I'll get around to it in week 12 in the NFC. And, I have also got something planned to say then. But it should be apparently obvious by then that I'll actually say it now because it's really quick. But I'm going to be doing all of the NFC weeks first and then going to be going back and doing the AFC weeks then. So, just a little change in the formula. Anyway, now we get to what we came here for, the games. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Dallas Cowboys, as I already said. And just in contrast to those Cowboys uniforms, I really love those Buccaneers uniforms. Not saying the Cowboys uniforms are bad, but the contrast in color makes them look a bit better. But anyway, yeah, so it's Kevin House in that play. He gets a touchdown for the Buccaneers, short dump off. Then Staubach taking the high snap, but he gives it to Emmitt Smith, who gets into the end zone off a draw play for the touchdown. So the Cowboys are keeping it close in the home crowd. Anyway, so it's Doug Williams looking to make it a 14-7 game. He sees no one he likes in the end zone, so he goes in himself. He gets thrown to the ground, but it is a Buccaneers touchdown. So yeah, the Bucs could really use this win, because they're not going well at all. So to go into Dallas and get a win. Although Dallas could really use this win too, because they are a very underperforming team. I think perhaps the most underperforming team in the entire tournament, if I am honest. But anyway, 17-7, the Buccaneers are up by 2 scores now, and Roger Staubach, looking for a pass, floats one up, but, oh man, John Lynch got skinned there. Dez Bryant rips the ball out of his hands for what was supposed to be a sure interception, but the Cowboys are back in the game now, 17-14. This play here, I mean, man, that's not even John Lynch there, but, Dez Bryant just burning this Buccaneers defense. It's 21-17 now, and Doug Williams just dumps it off. He's got Mike Evans, who gets a bit of a late hit on the end zone, but it's kind of irrelevant because the Buccaneers are still up 24-21. In the 2-minute warning, though, a fake punt by the Cowboys, and it's thrown deep, and then this is Klutz, I believe, who just goes around the defensive back, and he gets into the end zone for the Cowboys touchdown. Oh, it's Bates. And anyway, 28-24. Doug Williams with under a minute left. Can he win it for the Buccaneers? He sees no one in the end zone, so he just powers in himself, and that is effort. That is why Doug Williams is the Buccaneers quarterback for effort like that. 30-28. And then this play here. I mean, just look at how wide open. It's bullet Bob Hayes, and that's exactly what you want him on your team for speed. And so, yeah, this loss, I'm going to spoil it right now. This loss does hurt me as a Buccaneers fan, but I suppose it wouldn't really be fair if I said, okay, the Buccaneers won this game because, well, they didn't. Anyway, so the Cowboys get a much needed win. The Buccaneers fall further into misery, 35-30 in a pretty entertaining game. So now is the extra game because I decided to put this in because it's easier to talk about it because I don't have to worry about ending the video. But anyway, the Bears and the 49ers, it's snowing in the Windy City. And Gale Sayers off a kick return, he just gets bumped by a few guys. Stop there. And this was a really entertaining game. Like, I didn't expect it to be this good. I kind of expected one team to dominate over the other, but that wasn't the case at all. So a fake punt, and it goes then to, I believe it's Bronco Nagurski, who gets the fake, or no, that was not Bronco Nagurski. My apologies, whoever the fuck that is. Anyway, so it's Walter Payton going up the middle, and he goes to the side, and then he's just away from all the tackles. Somehow he just shook off two, and no one else went for him. So he's into the end zone for the Bears touchdown, and that gives Chicago the lead. Then McMahon gets the ball back. The 49ers not being able to get past the Bears defense. So McMahon, it's a disaster. They fumble the ball on the 1 yard line. And then on the 3rd and goal, because the Bears managed to force the 49ers back. So Montana rolling out to his right, throws a pass. And this is, that is an insane touchdown. John Taylor going out of the end zone and then going back in with the ball in his hands. Like, that is just the ultimate 49ers offensive play there. So anyway, Montana not doing too well. He's rolling back and he throws, and it's a bad throw. It's intercepted. It's intercepted by the Bears secondary, and they're going to take this all the way to the house for 6 points. So it's a disaster for the Bears. Disaster for the 49ers. Bears convert 14-17 Chicago. Now, the 49ers do kick over a field goal to make it a 14-10 game. And it was in the 4th quarter where the things really kicked off. But first, one play from Jim McMahon. McMahon looking, he's hit on the fumble, and then this happens. Now, can he get into the end zone? He barely can. He was close. He was very close. Big man Johnson, and that is 17-14 to the 49ers. And then Joe Montana, rolling out to his right, just fires it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Vernon Davis on the reception. So the Bears are now in a bit of a hole now, but they don't really have much further, don't really have far to climb, because Jim McMahon is able to find Willie Gault in the end zone to make it a 3-point game. Then the Bears get the ball back again, and it's a safety, so it actually ended up getting worse for the Bears. Walter Payton knocked down in the end zone, but the Bears get the ball back and they throw it into the end zone. So Sonny there on the reception, 27-26. Can the Bears convert on this 2-point play here? No, and Peyton actually runs into the back of his own man. But that score is enough. There's not enough time left for the 49ers to get the score they need to win the game. So 27-26, a huge win for the Bears. Anyway, this play here, I can't think of a better way to start a game. You can't really start a game any better than this. But anyway, the first and only kickoff return for a touchdown. I will say that now. Not in the AFC because I haven't played all the games yet, but I have played all the games in the NFC, and I would say that's the only kickoff return I've ever had for a touchdown. Anyway, so the Riggins gets in the end zone anyway to tie things up for the Redskins. And can Ted Ginn somehow repeat his heroics? Well, he's getting to the sideline anyway, and he dodges a few tackles. But no, I thought I was getting pretty excited when he dodged that tackle because I thought he was going to go all the way again. But it turns out life doesn't work that way. Anyway, this fumble here is just perfect because it's floated just enough that the Redskins are able to catch it before it hits the ground. So I don't know, I like that. Anyway, John Riggins with the second touchdown of the day. Sammy Baugh throwing his first touchdown pass of the day. And Cam Newton looking to get back in this game. 14-7 down. He goes deep to Kelvin Benjamin, and Benjamin catches it. Good catch by the 49ers, or good catch by the Panthers receiver. And the Panthers keep driving. They get into the end zone. This time it is, I believe, Greg Olsen with the reception. Excuse me. Anyway, so that ends the lead for the Redskins, and this play here is a disaster because they should have had it. I don't know why they drop it in the end zone, but anyway, Art Monk soon makes amends for that, getting the touchdown for the Redskins that they need to go 21-14 up over the home side, and then Graham Gano with no time remaining in the first half, or there's actually 1 second, but it's not like it mattered. Anyway, 21-17 to the Redskins. Sammy Baugh looking downfield, he's got a pass. Somehow Bobby Mitchell with 3 Panthers players around him somehow gets into the end zone. With the catch unopposed, basically, and it's a 28-17 game. So Newton, anyway, going over the middle, gets intercepted by the Redskins, And so Sammy Ball, while looking for the play, he's rolling out to his right, but he doesn't see the hit coming in, and he gets sacked for a safety. So 28-19 to the Washington Redskins. Cam Newton then going deep, he gets picked off, goes into triple coverage. That's what to be expected, but it's only going to get worse. I mean, I actually don't know who this player is because I don't bother to memorize most of these players' names. It's going to change for the playoffs, I promise. But that is a really good pick six. That is a lot of effort on that play. So anyway, the Redskins are leading 34-19, waiting for the 2-point conversion. I don't know why. But anyway, it doesn't work. John Riggins is stopped well short. I kind of try to make amends for that pick there. But anyway, so I put in Jake Delhomme instead of Cam Newton for the final quarter of the game. And he did okay. He got in for the touchdown here. And so this play here was a fake. It didn't work. And I have to say, even though Jake Delhomme did do some good, he wasn't good enough to save the Panthers' chances of winning this game. So even though I had the plan, thank you for watching my videos. If you'd like to see more videos like this, then please like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, next time, guys, I will see you then. So I look forward to seeing you in NFC Week 12.